Hi guys, how's it going? Mr. Blitztech here, and welcome to our impression gaming series where we talk about our first impressions on betas, demos, and full game releases. Today's game is Titanfall 2 Tech Test, which is the online multiplayer beta, and let's just check it out. What about our likes, dislikes, what they can improve, and let's see where it goes from there. So for the guys who don't know what Titanfall is, basically it is a multiplayer first-person shooter. This is developed by Respawn Entertainment and published by EA Games. People at Respawn were back in the day the guys that did the Modern Warfare series on the Call of Duty game. So you could expect some fast-paced action, all-out guns blazing war in this kind of first-person shooter. To be honest, this is something different that they don't do every day. In this game, you could wall climb, bring down Titans, all the rest of the Call of Duty stuff that you come to expect. It's just crazy. All-out war. Like, there's not a moment where it's either dry or boring. You have to be in the action all the time. I just don't know how you won't be. It's just impossible. It's always frantic. It's mad. Completely nuts. Right, so let's jump into what I liked about the beta. The first thing I know is that it's just fun. It's just fun to play. All the guns that I used all just feel nice and they just go well with what you're doing on the field. It was just always enjoyable. When I was losing, when I was winning, when I was just up against 2 to 3 guys, trying to do the objective, it was always fun to play. Yes, sometimes it could be frustrating, but most of the time when you're going in your Titan, the gameplay will just change up on you, and I just always enjoyed myself. The gameplay is just good. The mismatch between pilots and Titans, I didn't think it would work too well, but there was a good balance where the Titans can eventually be overpowered and taken down. They're not too... They have a very big presence on the field, but at the same time, like, obviously they could take down pilots fairly easy, but compared to other Titans, it feels like it's easily doable balance between one-on-one. Obviously, this, like I said, this is the guys from Call of Duty, so I have faith in what they're doing, and they just know how to balance things really well. The guns, every gun felt good. I guess this comes from experience from just doing it from a developer. There was not one gun I think I didn't like. I liked the sniper rifle, the submachine gun, the assault rifle, the different types of anti-Titan weapons. All the guns all felt like they had a purpose and did it well. Didn't have one problem with not one gun. Obviously, if you use a sniper rifle in close combat range, yeah, it's not going to work for you. So, you know, you might want to change up to a submachine gun if you like your close combat. Most of the time the map kind of caters to, you know, very big areas, so obviously the assault rifle was my go-to weapon, always for mid to long range kind of combat. Obviously short range isn't too bad, but that's when the melee comes in. This is up to you, depends on your game style, but all the guns I felt good, sounded good, and what do you expect? Graphically, the game, even for a beta, it looks good. I didn't really have any problems with it. Everything just looked nice. You could see mountains right into the drawback. Wasn't really expecting that. All the scenery just meshed well, from the buildings to the cliffs, and yeah, it just looked like the models of the pilots pretty well. They look pretty good. No complaints about that. The Titans, I love the look of the Titans. Only when you get to see 2, but they just looked really good. Menacing when they came down. They did the job when they're battling it out. Everything just looked really nice. Just not enough of it. Just, oh. Now, what I disliked. Obviously, I'm taking into consideration that this is a beta, but yeah, there just wasn't enough. Like, I was having so much fun, I wanted to change up so much, and there just wasn't enough of everything. There was only 2 Titans to play with. Unfortunately, one was more of a balanced all-rounder. One was just all-out attack one. That's good. That's all right. But hopefully, in the full release, you get to see more of those. I like to see one that's probably more defensive for objectives, and just different ranges, different looks. None of guns. One for every kind of situation, so to speak. Like I said, close quarters, you might want to choose the submachine gun or shotgun. Mid range, all that kind of range, you might choose the assault rifle. Long range, obviously, you go for the sniper rifle. That's without a doubt. I see guys sniping me from a mile away. Yeah, me off, but there you go. It happens. Sniper rifle, it does its job. Rocket, there was enough anti-Titan weapons that I thought were cool, but yeah, just not enough of everything. Yeah, it's a beta, I know that, but hopefully in the main game there was a good amount of weaponry you get to choose from. Choose your favorite, the one that you feel suits your kind of play style. For me, I find that the game was super fast paced. Oh my god, sometimes I felt like I was almost a Flash or something. Like, I would get across the field, thought I'd got into combat, and before I knew it, the enemies were already there, already taken over the whole field. I was like, I just got here. I wasn't even ready. We was obviously playing as a team, trying to coordinate stuff. Yeah, that's a no-go. That's almost not going to happen. You could tell your teammates if where your friends are going to be. But before you know it, they're probably already dead. You say, hey, over in number 8, there's all the enemies are there. Yeah, man, I tried that. Yeah, I'm already dead. I'm coming back. I'm on my way back. That kind of thing happened a lot. So trying to coordinate those kind of attacks, due to the fast-paced nature of the game, yeah, didn't really work out too well, unfortunately. And yeah, at times the objective wasn't too clear. Pilots versus pilots, that's pretty clear what you have to do. But then there's the other bounty one where you had to collect money. Nowhere was really stated what you really had to do, which was a shame. So at one point we was collecting the money, but the other guys, they were just like killing us and not collecting any money. So they were just going to lose anyway. Yeah, then there need to be a more clearer way to say what the objectives are. Now, what can they improve from this beta? Everything's almost spot on. For a full retail release, I could feel that they've got everything they need already. The guns feel good, the gameplay feels good. Yeah, it's going to be fast paced. It's something you get used to. That's not a problem. Hopefully they make sure that the objectives of the maps are more clearer. But one thing they need to really clear up on is the party system. That is horrible. It took us almost 10 minutes to get 3 people together, let alone, I can't imagine the max amount of the party members. But really, sort that out. That was complete and horrible mess. 10 minutes to sort out a party. I've never come across that before. It's not really a dislike. Like, as soon as you figure it out, it's fine. But it should be easier than just, having everyone to click yes and stuff. Everyone should just be in the party already. You don't need confirmation to be in the party. I've never seen that before. It doesn't need to happen. Just make sure everyone's in the party and just go for it. Please improve on the party system. It's a multiplayer game. It needs to be good. Another thing they could improve on is the audio. They show that people have mics on, but at the same time, couldn't really hear them. So hopefully this can be a game where you can hear all your party members if they got mics on, and hopefully not just party chat. But hey ho, that's down to the developers. But if they can do that, that'd also be great.
That guy just got wasted, bruv. That was legit.
So you heard my likes, you heard my dislikes, you heard what I think they can improve on, and now what I think from the beta. It gets a yay from me. Like I said, I enjoyed it a lot, even just for a beta. Probably not a day one purchase. I want to see if they got more meat into the actual multiplayer mechanics. If they do sort out all the problems, obviously that's what the beta's for, to get feedback. hopefully they do listen to all the players and what they have to say. But yeah, I say it is actually a good solid game. Good competition with Call of Duty. Obviously, some people might not like it. Everyone's taste is different, but for me, I think it's good. It's something different. You know, you get to fight with other players. You get to fight with mechs. That is what I need to refresh on the first-person shooter side of things. Just mixing things up. You know, everyone wants boots on the ground, but we do need a little bit more difference when it comes to first-person shooters, and I think this can do it. So, like I said, this gets a yay from me. Guys, if you like the video, give this video a thumbs up, send us a comment down below, subscribe to the channel, always helps, and you can find the CYBERNERDS at Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and here at the CYBERNERDS. Guys, that's everything from me. I'll see you guys on the next level.